Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Universal Junkie. My name is Holden, and I will be guiding you through the mysteries of the Jaws attraction. Cue intro? Universal Studios Florida opened June 7th, 1990, and along with it, the infamous Jaws attraction. To not bore you, I'm going to run through a quick history of the planning and development of the attraction. Peter Alexander, a former Disney Imagineer, was in charge of a few of the star attractions at Universal Studios. Universal hired a company named Ride and Show Engineering Incorporated to build Jaws. Also Disney Imagineers. No tea, no shade though, no tea there whatsoever. The ride cost a whopping $57 million, adjusted for inflation of course, to build. That was really it for planning and development. Now let me get into the ride's story. The Jaws attraction starts off with guests boarding a pontoon boat. A skipper is giving them a tour of Amity Island. All of a sudden, a distress signal is called in by one of the other boats. You turn the corner of the lighthouse and see one of the same boats you're on sinking. Your skipper, now panicked and confused, is suddenly frightened when a shark emerges from the side and swims parallel with the boat, eventually swimming under to the other side. The skipper attempts to use a gun given to them. He misses. He plans to hide out in the boathouse. Things don't work out well in there because the shark soon pops up and barely misses the boat. Now, this is where the attraction differs from the later iterations. You go out into an open body of water once emerged from the boathouse. The skipper doesn't see the shark. But all of a sudden it emerges and grabs onto the boat with its jaws and spins the boat around. Sounds like a complicated effect, doesn't it? Then you continue on. The skipper suddenly sees the shark once more. He then goes on to shoot the shark. It then explodes adjacent to you. The end. Now that you understand the story, let's jump into the main issue here. The manufacturing of the attraction was a complete failure. Ride and Show Engineering had a great concept, but didn't tackle it correctly. You see, when you use something called pneumatics, which is compressed air used to move a piston underwater, you better make it water resistant. Ride and Show Engineering did not do that. Not to mention the poorly built boats. Did you know that one guest fell into the water because a rail snapped? They were leaning on the side of the boat looking at the, spectacle of the ride, and the rail snapped. Everybody thought the guy was going to be eaten by a shark. Yeah, nice going, Ride and Show Engineering. Nice going. The ride faced multiple problems. Universal eventually boarded up the attraction in an attempt to fix it for roughly a year or so, to no avail, of course. Eventually, they had enough. Universal Studios sued Ride and Show Engineering for an undisclosed amount. After that, Universal went to work on a brand new and innovative attraction.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Universal Studios, to play it safe, hired multiple companies to build a new iteration of Jaws. Intamin, a quite relevant company today, designed the track and motion platform used to make the boats rock and react to the sharks. Totally Fun Company, the ride designer that built E.T. Adventure, which is the only standing classic Universal Studios Florida attraction, and Confrontation, to name a couple. Universal also enlisted the help of a local boat manufacturer to help with the attraction's boat facades, and general contractors to construct facades and buildings. Most important, however, was a company named Oceaneering. They specialized in underwater hydraulics, mainly built for marine biologists and engineers. Above you can see the mechanical sharks they were instructed to build for the attraction. All of this combined produce an incomparable attraction. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the new story elements too. Jaws was basically the same up until you exit the boathouse. After just narrowly escaping an attack in the boathouse, your skipper is panicked, frightened, doesn't know what to do. The skipper gets their grenade launcher out, prepares to shoot, looks in the wrong direction, and all of a sudden, boom, Jaws pops out of the water. Skipper accidentally fires and hits a couple of gas tanks. Pyrotechnics flood the area, and all of a sudden, a firewall goes across the water. Thankfully, the fire fully dissipates across the water, and you make it out clear. Well, you're not fully clear anyways. The skipper tells you that you're going to get off at a dock when suddenly, a fin emerges from across the water. The shark pops up, the skipper gets his gun, and shoots at the shark. A few seconds go by and the shark bites down an electrical wire, seemingly frying it. Universal's patented burnt shark smell, trademark, is released into the air. A roasted shark, as I like to call it, soon emerges and lunges at the guests when one final blow puts it to rest. This version of the ride was around for 18 more years before it was permanently closed January 2nd, 2012. In the end, Jaws will always be a crucial part of Universal history. It helped shape many people's childhoods. I have confidence that one day I will be riding a boat trying to escape the grasp of a giant mechanical shark once again.